Okay, so this is what Blackboard looks like when you log in, and you can log in either by going to blackboard.cpcc.edu, or you can go to the Central Piedmont homepage and click on the Blackboard link, whatever works best for you. And once you log in using your CPCC credentials, you'll notice that on the right-hand side will be a list of all your current courses and then all the courses that you've taken in the past. So if you'll go ahead and click on the English 112, it'll open up to our course page. And this is what it looks like currently, and we're still building things, so it may look different by the time you log in. But you will notice on the left-hand side, I've got a couple links. I've got your course syllabus for our English course, and then I've got your instructor tab, which gives you more information on me, contact information so that you can get in touch with me. And then down here below, we've got the different week forms posted. Now, this is the way I've decided to structure the course. I'm going to post week modules, and I'm going to do this for every week. And this is really, from an instructor standpoint, I think this will be an easier way to go about the course. I think it'll really work well, and I'm hoping it works well for you from a student perspective. I've listed all 5 weeks because I've been adding to the later weeks as we go along. But for right now, let's just work from week 1 since that's where we are currently. Now, in this first week, like all weeks, I'm going to post the plan. Now, the plan shows you exactly what you're going to be doing for that week. It'll list any videos that you need to watch, any presentations you need to watch, anything you need to be reading through, anything you need to be completing. So for this first week, you're going to watch the introduction video. You're going to watch the syllabus video, which is what you're watching now. You're going to review the syllabus, complete the syllabus quiz, which is the EVA assignment that does have to be completed by the 28th of August, and that is to keep you enrolled in the course. Failure to complete this quiz by the 28th will result in the college administratively dropping you from this course. And the EVA assignment is in place just to ensure that not only are you enrolled for the course, but that you're actually attending. So please make sure that you do complete that assignment. If you don't complete it, it won't matter that you did the discussion board. It won't matter that you participated in every other way possible. If you don't do the EVA assignment, it's a college policy. You'll be removed from the course. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So please make sure that you are completing this quiz by the 28th of August. Now, if we go back to this week 1 module, yeah, it's a little slow today. You'll notice that not only will each week have the plan at the top, but it'll also have every single thing that you need for that week. And that's just to keep things organized. I think this will make life a little easier for me and for you. So for week 1, there's the syllabus and the schedule. You've got your videos, introduction. The video for the syllabus will post as soon as this video uploads. Your syllabus quiz with the actual policy that explains why this is the EVA assignment. And then the discussion forum. This will give you an actual description of the discussion itself. If you click on the link, it'll bring you to the actual discussion board. If your classmates have already participated, you'll see their names and their forms here. You click Create Thread to add yours. And then at the top, you'll see again the prompt for the discussion forum. Make sure you title your forum post, and then here's where you'll actually type in your post. I would encourage you to type it in Microsoft Word and then copy and paste it over just to make it easier so that you have it all in one place. And I have had experience in the past where students have typed lengthy post in Blackboard only to have Blackboard freeze or shut down and lose everything. So make sure that you have a backup for that. Once you click submit, it'll show up as a thread. And from there, let's cancel to get out of this. That's how you'll post a discussion thread. So we'll go back to week 1. Slowly but surely. Now let's get into the syllabus because that's really what we're going to be working on this week. So we want to make sure that we get through the syllabus. It's going to open in a Google Docs page, and this Google Doc form is the way that you're going to post and work from peer review process on all assignments for me this semester. And there is a tutorial and a handout in Blackboard already that tells you step by step how to post and upload into Google. So check that for more information. This is our course syllabus. At the very top, you'll see I've listed my email address. This is the best way to get in touch with me. I'm pretty quick about a turnaround time for emails, so be sure to email me with any questions, concerns that you may have. office hours, because we are an online course, it's going to be very tricky for us to meet face to face if possible at all. So instead, what we're going to do for the semester is if you need to meet with me, we will do so by appointment only. And we can of course meet through email, but if you prefer to have that face-to-face interaction, we can do so through Skype, Google Hangouts, and I've listed my account information for both of these. And these are just some of the ways that we can communicate. There are other systems out there. I know I use WebEx at work, so I mean there's definitely other systems that we can use, and as we get going, we'll figure out what works best for you. Now, I'm not going to read the description of the course objectives to you. You can read that on your own time, just to keep this video to complete this video as quickly as possible. What I will start with is the textbook. I've listed here, we are looking for the practical argument textbook. You'll need the second edition, which was published in 2013. So this is a newer textbook. And I've listed, the link is here so that you can buy it on Amazon if that's easier for you. I know that Amazon is a lot of times a cheaper option. It's where I buy all my course books, so it may be easier for you to buy it through Amazon, or you may already have it. Now, if you have an older edition of this textbook, let me know so that we can figure out, just to make sure that you've got all the different reading requirements in your old textbook, so that you don't run into a situation later where you're taking a reading quiz and not doing so well because you didn't have the material you needed. System requirements: you do need to have access to the internet. You need to be able to navigate Microsoft Word, and you need to be able to use Blackboard, which is, of course, the overall system that we're going to use in this course. And for your course expectations, let me go up a little bit. Make sure that you are attending online courses and participating. The online courses seems like you don't have to, there's no attendance policy, but there is an attendance policy. You do have to participate in each of the weekly modules. And the way attendance is counted is that at the end of the week, if you don't post in a discussion forum or complete the assignments, if you basically do nothing for that week, then you're counted absent for that week. And 4 absences for 4 different weeks will result in a failing grade for the course. So it is important that you finish your work or participate each week as necessary. And down here at number 5, you'll see that one of the most important things in an online course is to be proactive. You want to make sure that you are proactive and you're thinking ahead and doing your work as it comes, because you don't want to be in a situation looking back thinking that your grade could be improved but you missed several assignments. So please be proactive. If you have questions, if something's not clear, please feel free to communicate with me, because I'm happy to answer any questions and help you in any way that I can. And one of the most important expectations that I have, and all these expectations are really important, and we're just skimming through them for the course of this video, but you should read through them on your own time later. Number 7, though, I do want to point out, because it's incredibly important for this course, you must be respectful of each other's writing. You must be respectful to each other. You're going to be working in peer review throughout the course of the semester, and you're going to be communicating and evaluating and giving feedback. And it's incredibly imperative that you're respectful of each other. And I will not tolerate any kind of disrespectful criticism or inappropriate criticism on peer reviews and evaluations and conversations with each other, whether that be the peer review or the discussion post. Number 9 is to check to make sure that your email and discussion boards are on. Check them every single day. Don't let a day go by that you don't check. And I know that life gets busy and sometimes it's challenging to check your email, but since I do correspond with you via email, it's really important for you to keep up with your emails, and you must use your CPCC email address. If you send me an email from a personal account, I have no way of verifying your identity, so that won't work. I'll need to make sure that I'm communicating with you, and that's FERPA regulations that require, obviously only you have access to your academic grades and progress. So be sure to communicate with me using both yours and mine CVCC accounts. Okay. As we get a little further down, the expectations for communication. I expect respectful communication at all times, and I'll give you respect, therefore I expect it from you as well. I will not tolerate any unprofessional text language communication. So don't send me any emails with LOLs or smiley faces or you for you, the letter U for you. None of that stuff is going to be tolerated. And I also, I do understand that there are going to be times when you are frustrated with the course, whether maybe you got a grade that you're not happy with, and I understand that at times you're going to be frustrated. I'm happy to communicate with you if you are frustrated, but you have to be mindful about the ways that you're communicating with me. I will not tolerate disrespectful correspondence between students. So if you send me an email that I deem disrespectful at any point in the semester, I reserve the right to fail you for the course. So don't get heated and send me a nasty email. Just be mindful of this requirement. I respect you, so you'll need to respect me. I'll be good about responding to emails. I like to give myself one business day, but typically I respond to emails even before that. So you'll want to make sure that you're checking your email. If you send me an email on Friday night late, you may not hear from me until Sunday. You might hear from me on Saturday. But one business day is my turnaround time typically. So just be aware of that. Let's see. And I get a little bit further down. One of the most important things that we should talk about is online training. If you need help with Blackboard, maybe you've never used it before, there are different training sessions available for students. So if you're not 100% sure how to navigate Blackboard, here you go. This is the link to all the different training schedules and the different places that you can get some professional development and help with Blackboard. Please be aware of how to access assignments and how to upload assignments before the deadlines. There will be no exceptions for technical issues, uploading incomplete assignments, or not knowing how to perform the actions necessary to be successful in our course. What this means is that if you go to submit something last minute and Blackboard is down, that's on you. I will not tolerate any late work due to technical issues. So do be proactive. That goes back to that be proactive comment that I made earlier. Make sure that you're staying ahead of the game whenever you can. Your grading policy. This is probably what the majority of you guys are concerned about. The 90 to 100 range is, of course, an A, whereas the 80 to 90 is a B, and 70 to 79 is C, etc., etc. Down here, you'll note this is the way we're breaking down the course grading basis. There are 4 major written assignments, and these are worth a little bit more each time, except for the 2 in the middle since they do go together. There's a debunking stereotype assignment. It'll be worth 10% of your final grade. The problem analysis paper and solution proposal papers are 15%, and the final research is 20%. So all of those together are worth 60% of your final grade. Classroom activities. It may sound silly since we're not actually meeting in a class, but there are going to be assignments submitted on Blackboard during some of the week modules. And those activities are worth 10%. So you'll want to make sure that you're getting those completed each week. Now the discussion boards and reading quizzes are worth 20%. Now your reading quizzes, I will drop the lowest one, but make sure that you're reading your material as it's assigned. I see no reason why you can't use your reading material to complete the quiz, so you should never have any trouble with the quizzes. The reading quiz is really in place to make sure that you're getting all the things out of the reading material that you're getting that I need you to get out of it. So, and of course, discussion boards are to build participation. That said, there is a separate grade for participation, and this really includes submitting early drafts on all your work and participating in peer review. The peer review is a really important part of this course. It really is the foundation of our course. So you will be getting 10% of your final grade will come from that participation. So again, due to the large size of this course, I will not review early drafts of papers. Instead, you will work with your peers on reviewing and editing your work. So you'll be submitting early drafts, and you and your classmates will be doing the evaluating together. You'll be getting feedback from your classmates, and you'll be providing feedback to your classmates. So it's incredibly important that you participate in this peer review process. And of course, due to the subject of this, at my discretion as the instructor, anytime changes need to be made to a course based on, maybe the schedule needs to be changed, anytime that needs to happen, I can make those changes, but I will give you at least a week's notice. So you'll be advised on any changes being made. Here is the course schedule as we get going. It lists in detail the different weeks and the different assignments that we're going to be doing, and everything highlighted in yellow is where a major assignment is due. So this is your syllabus. I've given you the bare bones presentation on the things that are incredibly important, but the whole document's important, so be sure to read through it at your own time. And in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions.